Energy 88.7 FM in Chicago. Harv Roman here with another exciting edition of Words and Music. The very first edition of Words and Music right here in Energy 88.7. And today we have a celebrity hotline guest who is going to knock your socks off, talking about all kinds of wonderful little things in the dance music community. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning on Words and Music, the words and the music of little Suzy. Energy 88.7 FM, Harv Roman, waking up dancing on a Friday morning. And on the celebrity hotline, as we speak, ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite dance music artists, ladies and gentlemen, it's little Suzy.
Hello.
Sitting ovation for little Suzy. And I would stand if there was room for me to stand, but there isn't. So I sit down and I snap my fingers, and all of a sudden that is a sitting ovation.
That's good.
Little Suzy, how are you?
Oh, I've been great. I've been very busy. A lot of things happening.
Yeah, well, things have been happening for me. The reason that I wanted you to be my very first dance music interview on 88.7 FM is because, whether you know it or not, you were my very last dance music interview artist person at my former radio station.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, well, if Suzy was my last at 90.5, then she has to be my first at 88.7, and that's exactly what you are.
Great, thank you.
So, well, thank you for allowing me the excitement of interviewing you for the very first time on Energy 88.7 FM.
Oh, no problem. Anytime.
But it's pretty neat. Bigger station, bigger signal, larger coverage, downtown Chicago. What more could you want?
Oh, that's great. Hi, everybody.
So, how are you?
Oh, I've been great. Been very busy. I just graduated high school on June 14th.
You know, that's true.
Yes.
And I've been following you since you were just a little itty-bitty girl.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, she's 18.
Yep.
She's graduated, and you made it in the 4 years, right?
Yes, I did.
How, I asked you this every time we interviewed, but now that you've graduated, exactly how difficult was it to maintain the schooling with the musical career?
Well, it wasn't too bad. I mean, everyone thinks that it's like really, really hard. It wasn't too bad. It can get frustrating at times, because sometimes you're a little bit behind, with tests and stuff like that. But what I did for my last year of high school, I was in a regular public school. My last year, I wanted to concentrate a little more, so I switched to a private school just for my last year, so it'd be easier for me. And they also pay a lot more attention to you there, and they understood my situation, and we worked around it.
Now, how about those that you were scheduled to walk the aisle with in 1997? Didn't they feel like, wow, you were here for 3 years and now you're gone?
No, not really. I mean, I still keep in touch with everybody, and they're just looking out for my well-being. They said, if it's easier for you and whatever, then that's the decision, you have to go with.
Well, I like the idea that you continued going to school and then you wound up graduating in the 4 years, because you started off so young.
Yeah.
And you were successful just about immediately, and at any point, I'm sure that there are others that would have decided, well, I'm a big music star now, so I continue with the schooling.
Oh, no, definitely not. I mean, this business is crazy. You're a hit for 1 year, and then for 2 years, you'll be putting out stuff, and it just won't work with radio. So, it's rough. So I always said to myself, I want to continue school because, I would love to sing forever, but I know that's not going to happen, so.
Well, that's why you became president of your own company at the age of 16.
Yes.
Because?
We have the company, and I'm also going to take up psychology now.
Wow.
In my mind, so many times I wanted to be a vet, then I wanted to do dental, but I took a course in my last year of high school in psychology, and I'm very interested in it.
Well, you're the typical young person who changes his mind.
Oh, every month. Oh, I want to be this, I want to be that. So I think I'm going to stick with the psychology for now.
Is there a reason behind that, or are you just trying to figure people out?
No, not that. I mean, I just found it very interesting learning how the mind works and how, it's funny how people can be manipulated so easily.
Now, this is probably due to some experiences that you had as a recording artist?
Not really. I just I just became very interested with the way the mind works and how you can, read people and everything. I just found it very interesting. It's very hard, but it's interesting.
You're going to be Dr. Suzy.
Yeah, Dr. Suzy.
Well, your name has to change eventually because you've been little Suzy since you were 11 years old.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to change it. I think we're going to keep it little Suzy because everybody knows little Suzy,
Well, everybody knew Debbie Gibson. All of a sudden, she's Deborah.
I don't think I'm just going to one day be Suzanne.
Yeah.
But look at little Richard. How old is he now?
You know what? That's a good point.
Yeah, nobody says anything about him.
Little Richard is like 58 years old.
Yeah.
And he's still Little Richard.
Yep.
But that's because he hasn't grown, though.
I don't think I'm growing anymore.
Well, you've grown. You used to, I was looking at the album covers, or I should say the CD covers, and there is such a huge difference between
Oh, I know.
the last...
The other day, I was like, wow.
Yeah, I'm looking at Love Can't Wait, and then I turn around and I look at Life Goes On.
Yeah.
Now, I still haven't received the new one, which is due
Oh,
out
wait,
soon.
see this one.
And I'm like, wow, this girl has just progressed so much.
So wait till you see the new one. It'll be out August 12th. It's called Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
That, oh, wow. Doesn't even look like me.
Now, there's already been 2 singles off of that album, am I correct?
No, only one.
And that's the one that's out currently, No Señor?
Yeah, I can't get you out of my mind.
Yeah, that is such a cool song.
Thank you.
And then you became bilingual for a little while.
Yeah, for a second.
Well, a couple of seconds, that's how it starts. And then sooner or later, you can do a whole Spanish thing. Everybody else is.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. It's funny because I'm Puerto Rican and Italian, but I don't speak Spanish or Italian, which is bad. Shame on me. But my mom speaks Spanish. My dad doesn't speak Italian, so that's why I never really learned it, because my mom doesn't have anyone to speak Spanish to, because my dad just speaks English, so it's not really spoken around the house too much, unless she's really mad at me.
Maybe come college.
Yeah.
Something cool will happen.
We'll see.
Let's talk for a minute about When I Fall in Love, because when it originally came out, there were those that said this is not a sound that little Suzy was going to be able to pull off.
No, señor. You make me feel so good. No, señor. You make me feel so good. I can't get, no, I can't get, no, I can't get you out of my mind. No, señor. I can't get, no, I can't get, no, I can't get you out of my mind. You make me feel so good. Now when I wake up in the morning, you know you make my temperature rise. You're like a summer breeze, you got me begging please. Can't you see it when you look in my eyes? So you think you can handle my body, but do you think you can handle my mind? I'm thinking you and me, a pure fantasy. I can give you, baby, more than a sight. Anything you want now, baby, anything you need. Show no shame, just call my name, yes, I got what you need. Any place you want me, baby, take me anytime. You and me, pure ecstasy, can't get you off my mind. I can't get, no, I can't get, no, I can't get you out of my mind. No, I can't get, no, I can't get, no, I can't get you out of my mind. Now when I wake up in the morning, you know exactly what I got on my mind. Touch me anywhere because you know I don't care. So come on, baby, work me all through the night. So you say that you can freak my body. I know you think that you control my mind, but pretty soon you'll see that you were owned by me. My decision was for you to be mine. Anything you want now, baby, anything you need. Show no shame, just call my name, yes, I got what you need. Any place you want me, baby, take me anytime. You and me, pure ecstasy, can't get you off my mind. I can't get, no, I can't get.
And now the new cut.
I don't like to be labeled as one type of an artist, you know what I mean? I love all kinds of dance music, and I would label, well, not even label myself, but I would consider myself a dance music artist. I love dance music. I perform in clubs, dance music, so that's it.
That's why I called the show Waking Up Dancing.
Yep.
Because I could have said Freestyle 100 or something, but you do that and automatically, there are those that might get turned off.
Yeah.
But man, you've had such a long career at such a young age. Is there going to be a point where you're going to say enough is enough, and maybe you're going to take a break from singing and dancing all that?
Honestly, I don't think so. Because let me tell you, if I have a weekend without shows, I'm very miserable. I love to be traveling, and I think I'll be like that for the rest of my life. I'm the type of person, I don't like to sit around and do nothing.
What's the typical weekend for little Suzy?
Typical
Let's say you woke up Friday morning.
Woke up Friday morning, I'm all packed from Thursday, and hop on a plane. I'll go to, let's say, San Jose, California. And then I'll do a show that night, then I'll fly to Chicago, do a show there Saturday, and then fly Sunday morning to Canada. Do a show Sunday in Canada, and then I'm usually back for Monday. Or sometimes I'll just go do one show overnight, and I'll be back home.
Where does the record company business come in during all this?
What do you mean?
In terms of the work that you have to do?
Oh, well, during the week.
Yeah.
I handle all that stuff during the week. Right now, we're not really looking for new artists right now because I'm still trying to build up the name with me right now, so we can, when we do sign people, we have money to back them up and do things the right way. I don't want it to be done, halfway. So that's what we're doing right now.
Now that you're 18, and next year all of a sudden you're 19, then you're
Ah!
21. Let's take that whole little Suzy going from, let's say, 12 to 18. What would you consider to be major highlights in that career?
Major highlight.
Yeah. Because you figured now that you're going to go to college,
Yeah.
that a whole new chapter is going to open up.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of looking back, from the time that you were a little girl dancing around in the video, swinging on swings, to the latest video.
Yeah.
And just kind of dig into your mind a little bit. Let me be Mr. Psychologist.
Okay.
Think about what the highlights are, at least in your mind.
The highlight was the first hit, "Take Me in Your Arms," and just recording that whole album. And starting from then, 12 and 13, I started seeing the whole country, traveling every weekend. That was like one big step. Then another highlight was starting the company. What else? Shooting, videos and stuff like that. Getting to meet all great artists and getting to work with a lot of them too. So that's a major highlight.
Does shooting the videos give you the fever maybe that at some point you want to do more than just videos, maybe movies or TV shows or something like that?
Yes, actually, a few days ago I shot a commercial for missing children, where, like you have to call the toll-free number and all that stuff.
Right.
So that was an experience for me. I mean, I've been in front of the camera a lot, but I've never really done, like, speaking a lot. I've done interviews, but that's easy. They ask you a question, you answer it.
There you go.
But this, I had to read off of cue cards, and, I was so nervous. But it worked out great. It should be airing in November, and it'll be seen across the whole country. So I'm sure you guys will be seeing it down there.
Well, that'll be very cool, because the last time we saw you extended, besides videos, was the Dance Mix USA things.
Yeah.
And this is 1/2 hour, and there's little Suzy once again.
Yeah, well, after that, I've done the Jenny Jones show, which is in Chicago.
What did you do there? Did you perform there?
I just performed.
Ah, so you wasn't one of those he said, she said, and my boyfriend's eating my cat's dinner tonight thing?
Oh, no. Definitely not. For a while, she was just having, groups come down.
Ah.
They called me up, so I said, sure. I mean, it's great publicity. And I also did stuff for, like, local news stations around here, just all about my life, and they would follow me around the whole day.
I missed that one, too.
Yeah.
But, right after that, though...
On NBC.
Yeah, I remember.
Called Real Life.
And after that, a little while after that, the show just kind of went away.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of stinks. Well, this means you got to get your own show.
Yeah.
And it'll never be canceled. Because you seem to be a natural in front of the camera and on the microphone and on stage.
Well, I'm not sure yet about, being, acting and stuff. I would definitely, if the opportunity comes along, I'll definitely take it, But I'm still a little nervous with that.
I was talking to someone about this interview. I told them that we've got it booked. We're going to go on Friday morning. And they told me that they thought they saw you on an episode of Saved by the Bell.
No, not me.
Well, I didn't think so, because Saved by the Bell, the episodes they were talking about was kind of a while ago.
Yeah, not me.
That could be you.
I mean, that's how I would like to start doing little things here and there. But I already got called in for a movie. I forgot the name of it. but I got called in for a movie, and they sent me the script and everything. I got to read it over and see if I like it. And they have me for the lead, too, which is kind of crazy. And they haven't even seen me act or anything. They've just seen my projection on camera. They like the way I look on camera.
Right.
And, you know, all the camera stuff. I don't know anything about that. But, I don't know. I guess it's more like a street movie, you know, all that action stuff. But any calls I've got, it's funny, any calls I've gotten was for me to do, like, be a warrior or, like, a Power Ranger.
That's right. You could have been Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Let me get back to the missing children thing. You've been a role model for years now, and anything you say when it comes to younger people is going to have a huge impact. Is this something that you're consciously doing, getting involved in causes that maybe you would make a difference in?
Yes, definitely. I mean, I don't know what I would do if my little brother was kidnapped. You know what I mean? And I think that the foundation is really, really good. I think it's a good cause, and that's why I agreed to do it and to speak on behalf of the organization. So.
Well, that's good, and I hope we see it here and everybody has a big impact on it, because I know you went to the Boys and Girls Club that I worked at a couple of years ago, and I will continue to do work with the Boys and Girls Clubs, and you're right, anytime something happens to someone young, it is just so hard-hitting.
Yeah.
Anything that we can do, you know, I'd like to.
Well, that's exactly how I am. I mean, anything, any charity events, I always like to get involved with that kind of stuff.
Tell me about the new album that we won't see yet until on the 12th of August.
Well, it's very different. It's mostly dance music. There are 2 ballads on the album. I worked with Crystal Waters. She did 1 track for me called Love Letter Lost. Anna Morano of Collage did 6 tracks for me. And Victor Franco also did work on my album.
I also noticed that on the first single that I have in front of me, you did some writing this time around.
Yes, I did.
You're kind of dipping your toe in a whole different kind of water, huh?
Yes, I wrote. Well, actually, I co-wrote 2 songs on the album.
You know, Crystal Waters, of course, she comes straight off of a project with Mr. Rodman.
Yeah.
So you may have to start piercing yourself and getting tattoos just to
Oh,
keep up with the...
already pierced.
Get out.
Yeah, I have my nose and my belly button.
Yuck.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah, yuck. That's painful.
For a few minutes. That's it. I think people lie when they say that the belly button piercing doesn't hurt, because it does.
Well, yuck.
Cause.
I wouldn't do that. I don't know why Mr. Rodman does it. So this must be a whole Crystal Waters thing. She'll just be looking for people with piercings and tattoos in order to...
She's really nice, and it was an honor working with her.
Wow, that is so cool. And how about your parents? As soon as you said, I want to pierce my nose, for instance.
Well, I've been wanting to pierce my nose since I'm 15, and they always told me, no, 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 no. As soon as I turned 18, I told them, I said, I'm going. It's my birthday present to myself.
That was your gift?
Yeah, that's my gift to myself.
And the belly you did undercover? They just never knew?
Oh, no, the belly I did with my mom. I think I was 16. But then it ripped out. So then I got it redone like a few months later.
Well, you know, there are plenty of parents that could be listening, and they're saying, oh, no, it's going to be the sign of a gangbanger or something.
No, I mean, if it's done in good taste, then, you know, I mean, there's some people that go overboard and do it for attention. I like the way it looks, you know, and I'm always showing my stomach. It's just a little Suzy thing, I think. Everyone always says, your midriff is always showing.
Well, that'll give you incentive to keep the abs in shape.
Yes, this is always showing if they get a little hoop in there.
That's right. So if ever, you know, you get out of shape, wow.
And I have a little tiny diamond in my nose. That's it. Something little. It's not in bad taste or anything.
Who would have thunk it when you looked at the video for Take Me in Your Arms?
Yeah, I changed. Wild.
Years from now.
Years from now, she has 50 tattoos, 10 piercings now.
Well, years from now, let's go another 4 or 5 years down the road.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have your degree all of a sudden. What do you envision yourself doing then?
Well, by then, well, I have so many things that I want to do.
You know, when you hit 22 and you're getting that college degree, you'd be celebrating like your 10th anniversary as a dance music artist.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
It is.
It's funny because I don't really stop and think about it. I just, every day something new, and I just go, 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 go. Can you hear my dog?
Yeah.
Somebody must be here.
Just giving you a cue.
Yeah, I love him. It's my baby.
Any plans on coming back to the city anytime soon?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, whenever someone hires me, I'm there.
That's right. And
I love coming down to Chicago. I have a lot of friends down there.
Yeah, and everybody winds up liking you and having a good time with the performances. But it's been a while since I've seen you live and in person. I think the last one was at the Hawthorne.
Yes.
And I had the pleasure of introducing you, and it was so cool.
Yeah,
It
that was
so cool. And the place was packed, and the stage show was so choreographed. You had 2 of your buddies with you.
Yeah, I had 2 girls.
Is the stage show these days still about the same?
Actually, no, it's better. It's got a lot better. We worked very hard, and I have 2 guys now. And it's funny, they have piercings too. I made them do it. Well, I didn't make them, you know. I can't say go do this. You know, they would be like, oh, should we pierce our eyebrow? One pierced his chin.
No, he didn't.
It's just funky. It's not done in bad taste. It's not. We're not like.
You said chin.
Yeah, one guy pierced his chin, but he has nothing else. He has a little ball.
If
Those are the words and the music of 18-year-old recent high school graduate Little Suzy. Yes, from New York. She is so cool, and I am glad, and I thank you for the Celebrity Hotline visit, Little Suzy. In the back of your head right now, you're listening to Promise Me, which was off of the Life Goes On CD. And we also heard When I Fall in Love. We heard Can't Get Over You, No Senor. And we also heard her very first cut made when she was just 11 years old, Take Me in Your Arms. Right here, it's headed on towards 8:30. And we continue to Wake Up Dancing right here on Energy 88.7 FM. I'm Harv Roman. It's a Friday morning, and if there's anything we can do for you, you know the number, 591-8870, 591-8870. In the meanwhile, let's listen to some more Little Suzy.